Alright, so here is about 2.5 weeks of growth for this food plot. You can see it's coming pretty good. There's a few spots like there. It's not really coming up great. I'm starting to see a lot more grass though. I'm hoping down at the other end there's not as much, but there's definitely some grass coming in here. But this stuff is just taking off. It's unreal. I wish I had better video last week. I mean, look at these plants. Look at the leaves on these things. After 2.5 weeks. These things are growing like weeds. This is unreal. It's awesome. Looks like there's a trail going through right there. I wonder what that's from. That's from deer? Or what? That's interesting. I'll have to go check it out and see what kind of prints are there. But look at this. Let's see if you can. That plant is up to my knuckle. Nice and thick. This is awesome. Wasn't quite expecting this. Go up here and check the camera, change memory cards. Wow, I think I spilled it right there, because that's coming in. Unbelievable right there. It's probably too much though. Yeah, so there's not much coming in right here. I must have missed it. Seen a bunch of deer tracks. I'm surprised how much is growing right around in here. I wasn't real sure about this side. There is a bunch of grass right there. But yeah, I just wasn't real sure about this side because it had a ton of grass, long grass that we just didn't get out of the field. But yeah, bunch of deer tracks. It's coming in really good here, which I made sure I threw out a bunch of seed because my stand is right there. So I really made sure I got this spot really good. Hopefully the camera's been taking pictures all week. For some reason last week it didn't take any pictures. What I'm wondering right here, where this trail is, I'm kind of wondering if someone came through here with their dirt bike. It's hard to say. I don't know, the ground's so soft though. I think I'd really be able to tell, but and what's nice is I'm not seeing anything. Nothing's been eaten on yet that I can tell. I'm gonna look some more after I get the camera, and they're not supposed to. Usually they say they don't eat this until after the first frost. So we still have a few more weeks. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and get the camera. So stick around and I'll get some more video. Well, it's October 1st and I just got down out of the stand. I have a softball tournament I have to go to a little bit later. So I got down, but it's 10:30 right now. Usually in the early season I stay up in the stand around 11, but like I said, I got that softball tournament, but I hunted on this field this morning, which really isn't that good of a morning spot. It's more of an evening spot, but you can see that it's been just over 3 weeks that I planted this Evolved Harvest shot plot. It's got rape and turnips in it, and it is just taking off. I mean, it's doing amazing. Right up there's an arrow I shot, a little practice arrow. Right before I got out of the stand, I shot at a leaf. But yeah, I didn't see anything. This morning I did, I jumped a deer right over there. So, and there's my stuff. My tree stands right there to the right of it. And I was afraid of that. That's why I really didn't want to hunt this spot, but I got out here a little bit late. Because I had to turn back around and go back to the house, so. This was one of the closer spots or one of my closer stands. So, and I've got some cutty back pictures of some does and bucks in the field in the morning, so I figured I'd give it a shot, but this is predominantly an evening spot. But I just wanted to show you guys the food plot. See how it's doing. This morning the temperature was right around 40 degrees. And there was actually a few spots that had frost, but I don't think anything in the field did. Close up. And look at these. You can see it's every bit of just the leaf itself is every bit of probably 4 inches. So probably 2.5 inches wide just in 3 weeks. And another good thing about this Evolved Harvest shot plot is the deer have not started browsing on it at all. So they say after the first frost the sugar content goes way up in it, and that's when the deer really start liking it. So hopefully about the end of October is what I'm hoping for it to be fully mature. So we'll see. But I'm going to come over here and get pictures off the cuddyback and then head to the tournament. So, and I'll be out back out in the morning time, so I'm going to hunt further back in the woods. I got a morning stand further back and I can get to without jumping deer, and usually they'll come from this field from feeding at night and head back towards the woods, go deeper in the woods, and that's where I can usually cut them off. So hopefully tomorrow I can I'll see some deer and maybe get a shot at one.